Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back to Around the Globe with Dr. G. We are in the historical, iconic and cosmopolitan city of London, England. Right behind me you actually see St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Paul's Cathedral was built in honor of the Apostle Paul. Now, of course, when you see such a cathedral, you can imagine the roots and the foundation of this nation. Great Britain, over the last 1500 years, has been birthed in Christianity, and the fire of revival itself has been burning in this nation for quite some time. It is amazing and maybe even unbelievable how that passion over the course of time has declined from 2006, where over 70% of residents of the UK claimed Christianity. It has gone down to about 45% where we are today. Many reasons for the decline. However, this nation has birthed a number of revivalists. One of the revivalists that came out of Scotland was David Livingstone, Dr. David Livingstone. David Livingstone grew up in a poor family. About 10 years old, he was working at a cotton mill. And so for a number of years, he worked in a place where he had to be disciplined, endure, and just persevere. That endurance and perseverance led him on to medical school. Now, David Livingstone was not just a medical doctor, but he was also an explorer. Down the line in his life, he decided that he wanted to see the source of the River Nile in Africa. And that led him on an exploration to Africa. He ended up in Zambia. And of course, as a Christian that had the fire of the Spirit in him, he started to preach the gospel to the African villagers there in Zambia. He went around Zambia and went to Malawi. In fact, he found that he was one of the first people to actually land in Lake Malawi. Not only that, he saw the falls that today is known as Victoria Falls in Zambia. He actually coined the name Victoria Falls after Queen Victoria of England. David Livingstone was so revived in his spirit that in spite of different types of things that happened to him, illnesses, he was sick a number of times. One time he was even mauled by a lion and his right arm was injured, but he kept on going. David Livingstone loved Africa so much, Zambia particularly, where he said, "When I die," he said, "I want you to take my heart out and bury it in Zambia." And that's exactly what happened to him. During the course of David Livingstone's life, it's almost unexplainable how this man continued. He had only truly one person that was converted, one convert. But here's the thing, the one convert, he himself converted many others. Now, many of you will say, wow, David Livingstone spent that much time and only one convert? Man, what one convert could do in regards to spreading the fire and the news is amazing. Wasn't it just one person that may have birthed Dr. Billy Graham that spread the gospel in many places all over the world? David Livingstone was an example of a great revivalist that came from England. When he died, indeed, his heart was buried in Zambia. However, his body was shipped to England. Wow, a great story of a great man. birth in this great nation called United Kingdom, Great Britain. Who will the next revivalist be? I don't know. It could be you. Again, we are in the historical cosmopolitan city of London, England, special edition revival series. This is Dr. G, Around the Globe with Dr. G.